Hey guys, what's up? It's Pseudo Pluto here, and today we're going to be doing some fun stuff. So first, we are going to be replacing the internal battery on my T84 ThinkPad. So actually, what you want to do when you do this is first power off the device fully from the operating system, and then you will boot it up and enter the BIOS. I believe that's the enter key. You're booting up. So you're pressing enter. And then what you want to do is enter the BIOS setup utility, which is F1. Once you're in BIOS, you go to config power, and then disable built-in battery, and it will power off. You see there's no more power, and now everything is safe for you to open up. So first thing we're going to do is move our external battery, which is the KingSener battery that I made a video on. I'll include it in the description. And the replacement battery that we're going to be using is also a KingSener battery. Just drop down. But it comes like this in the package, nice and wrapped up. Just toss it to the side, and here's what it looks like. There's a little bit of flex, but it's an unprotected internal battery, so it's totally fine. But as you can see here, 24 watt hours, part for Lenovo T480 right here. So if I remember correctly, there are a couple screws. So we'll have our screw shot glass here. I think this part was the part that was kind of uncooperative. So what you can do is you can take a flathead. You guys can see it, flathead. And there's these little clips up top. You can just push them back while lifting up. As we can see from our replacement battery over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Not screws, but holes. And then basically it's here and here. So we want to unscrew things first. That's another screw over there. And now I'll just do one last sanity check of the reported voltages and current. So 11.46 volts at 2.09 amps. 11.4 volts at 2.1 amps. I think they just rounded, but it seems fine. It seems like it matches. So now we gotta disconnect this connector, which I hate these connectors with a passion. See if we can get some leverage by just lifting up the battery. Okay, we lifted up the battery. Hopefully we can get some leverage this way. Okay, pull and wiggle and it's out. Easy peasy. Similar construction, similar feel. As we can see, the modules are very similar. We have one big piece over here, the controller up here, piece in the middle, and then piece off to the side. So it should be an easy replacement. We'll follow their lead when it comes to replacing this guy. So first we'll plug it in, and then we'll rotate it and screw it into place. So wait. Okay, so the connector is on the wrong side, it looks like. So we got to rotate the connector. But which way puts the least... I think that's the optimal way, least strain. Just twist it some more. Okay, I'm going to let this rest on top here and use these two flatheads. Okay, that's slotted in, easy peasy. Then rotate the battery into place. So that hole there. this tab goes in first. Then this tab goes in. Just push this off to the side so it fits. Put the screws in. Okay, awesome. I think we're good to go. I'm just going to squish this off to the side a little bit more. That looks good. Cool. And now we can just put on the case again. But I will also have to show you guys a very important step, and it's easier to do when the case is off. So as you can see here, when we line it up, there's a little pinhole, and that's the battery reset switch, which like resets the power circuit, I believe. And as you can see, this little pinhole lines up with this switch over here. So we'll go ahead and hold it, and I believe it's for 30 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. We'll just chill here, maybe clean stuff up. And I think that should be enough time. Lift it up. Okay, yeah, so we do these front clips first, and then we just drop everything down. Going to go around the chassis and make sure all the clips are in. You should see no gaps. Okay, I'm not going to plug in the external battery yet because I just want to see with the new internal battery if it shows up as good. And what is this? I think one of my tabs popped off somehow. That's fine. That's for a reason. Let me grab my USB-C cable. So, moment of truth. If we plug it in, before we just saw no light in the charging window, and that's what tipped me off that the battery was just dead, because that's like a hardware thing. The only thing that could change that is that reset switch that I showed you, and when I did that, nothing changed. We plug it in, and we now have a light, and that light says charged. Okay? And that means we are good to go.